Hi there, I'm Walter Bergeron, the Blue Collar Entrepreneur. I'd like to discuss with you today types of business growth. Now, there are two primary types of business growth. The first one being organic growth, where you use your company and you use your existing resources to grow the business and slowly build the customer base and build the service and build the products that you offer to your clients. The second type of growth is called exponential growth, and this is the growth I want to focus on right now. So in order to get yourself to the $10 million level, you really need to focus on growing the business quickly and with minimal action. So leverage every action you take to grow the company quickly. Now, I have a customer of mine, Jerry. Jerry owns an exterminating company, and Jerry wants to grow his $600,000 a year exterminating company to the $10 million point and sell his business, but he wants to do it in only 3 to 5 years. Now, in order to do that, organic growth won't work for him, so he definitely has to employ exponential growth to do this. Now, so Jerry's been very, very good about being a great student and using the techniques that I taught him to grow his business exponentially. So Jerry's not just going to go out and buy any company. He's certainly not going to go out and buy another exterminating company because that won't meet his goals. He needs to be very strategic on which company he buys and how he buys that company. So the way he does this, the way you do this and grow the company exponentially is you do strategic purchases of companies that will mirror your own strengths and weaknesses, not necessarily focusing on the industry you're in. So in Jerry's case, Jerry knows that he's and his company's very good at sales and marketing. Now, he's not so good at customer service. This is a real simplistic approach, but just go with me here. So his weakness is customer service, but his strength is sales and marketing. So Jerry's going to go and look for a customer or a company to purchase that has the same type of client that he has, but with no overlap, so that as soon as he makes a purchase, he'll be able to effectively double his customer base. That's real key here. So strategic purchase of a company that mirrors his strengths and weaknesses, but also has the roughly same size, if we're going to start here, same size customer base and the same type of customers. So Jerry's business was doing $600,000 a year. Jerry strategically purchased an air conditioning company who had the same type of clients that he had, and they mirrored his strengths and weaknesses. So the air conditioning company he purchased was really good at customer service, but not so good at sales and marketing. So they fit really well together. So the two of them, when they joined together, became a very, very powerful company. So let's look at the numbers here. Here's how this works. So on closing day, Jerry went from a $600,000 a year company to a $1.2 million a year company by the combination of both of these companies together. So his new company, the new formation, now did $1.2 million. Now that's pretty impressive because he essentially doubled the size of his business. But that still wasn't going to meet his goals. He needed to grow by 400 to 500% to meet his goals. So the way he needs to accomplish this is to do more strategic changes to the business. And this is how this works. So step one was, of course, to buy the company, to double the size of the company. Step two would be to take his exterminating services and offer to his newly acquired clients of the air conditioning company. So in effect, he takes his $600,000 in services that he was offering to his existing clients and offers that to another client base of the same size. So he adds another $600,000 on top of what he's already doing. So that $600,000 company went to $1.2 million through the purchase, and then goes to $1.8 million by introducing the services of the original company to the new clients. But that's not where we stop either. So then we're going to take the air conditioning services and offer those services to the exterminating clients' customer base. So in essence, adding another $600,000 to this transaction. So $600,000 originally, $1.2 million when he closes and buys other company, $1.8 million when he offers services A to customers B, and then $2.4 million when he offers service B to customers A. So we're doing really strategic growth, and that makes it exponential. Now, this doesn't happen overnight, but it happens relatively quickly, because where else can you go and double your customer base overnight? Very, very few places can you do this. None that I'm aware of. But Jerry's able to do this and already have a relationship with these clients because he purchased that other company. Now, we still don't stop there. Since Jerry's company was really good at sales and marketing, he applies those same techniques from his exterminating company and adds them to the overall company, and now he can add even another multiple over time to the overall growth, so that $600,000 company just became a $3 million company in a span of less than 12 months. So that's the power of exponential growth and applying those type of techniques and strategies to your business. On top of that, we're talking about overall growth, but also let's look at profit levels. So when Jerry's single company was operating, he had all the 6 major departments in his company: leadership, management, he had accounting, sales. But when he purchased the other company, they had the exact same 6 systems in place. But when he combined the two, he can increase efficiencies and eliminate some needs of the duplication, so thereby increasing his profits. So he doesn't necessarily need 2 human resources departments, doesn't need 2 accounting departments, so he can eliminate one of those, reduce expenses, and therefore increase profits. So not only did Jerry increase his revenues by a factor of 5, but he also increased his profit levels. He actually doubled his profit levels by reducing expenses. And so this is the power of exponential growth, and this is how you get yourself to the $10 million point very quickly, and in less than 12 months it's completely possible to do this. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. So thank you very much for listening to me. I'm Walter Badger, the Blue Collar Entrepreneur. Thank you very much.